Hi, and welcome to Kevin's House of Football. Wow, what a wonderful evening. I'm just going to be talking about a few games that was played between yesterday and 2 days ago. First, I'm going to start with Manchester United. Manchester United have lost 2 games, 2 back-to-back defeats. The last game against West Ham was a silly mistake by their goalkeeper, David De Gea. But if this was Arsenal, who has had 2 back-to-back defeats, everyone will go talking. Papers will go writing all sorts of rubbish that Arsenal has butchered it. They didn't do this, they didn't do that. But this was Man United. No one is saying anything. They've suffered 2 back-to-back defeats. Last week, they got beaten by Brighton without penalty taken by McAllister. I gave Brighton that 1-goal lead when they went to the Amex Stadium. They got beaten there. Again, to the London Stadium at West Ham. They got beaten again. 1-0. And that was it. 2 back-to-back defeats. No one has said anything about that. Yeah. I mean, it is Manchester United, so no one is really talking about that. So that's football for you. But the only point I'm trying to make is, if this was Arsenal, who's had 2 back-to-back defeats, everyone will go talking and dissing Arsenal. I mean, we dropped points against the likes of Liverpool, Southampton, even West Ham, and the papers, they came at Arsenal writing, negative things, negative stories, looking for the faults of these individual players. But this is Man United. How many people are talking about Manchester United dropping 2 points? In fact, they even dropped 3 points because they didn't even get a draw. They got defeated in those 2 games. Anyway, the game between Fulham and Leicester City ended 5-3. 5-3. I mean, Leicester were away to the London Stadium to Craven Cottage to play Fulham. And William, the former Chelsea and Arsenal Brazilian footballer, gave Fulham, that lead in the 10th minute. And that was it. That was the flying start for Fulham. And, I mean, in the final third, they did very well, mounting a lot of pressure on Leicester City. And the game ended 5-3. Goes from Kane, CV in the 18th minute, Tikani in the 44th and 51 minutes in the second half. Gave Fulham those 5 goals. But Leicester tried to. 2 goals from Barnes in the 59th minute and the 89th minute. And the penalty in the 81st minute by James Maddison gave Leicester City 3. So that's 5-3. So, yes, on that table, Fulham is sitting at 48 points. And Leicester on 30 points. And then on the actual table reading, Fulham is on 10 points and Leicester on 18 points. That's not bad. At least they're not fighting relegation. And they've all got a few games left to the end of the season. And that's really, really wonderful for them. Yeah. That's really, really wonderful. So I see a lot of progress from Leicester City though. I see a lot of progress from Leicester City. Then I'm going to go ahead and talk about the game between Brighton and Everton. The same Brighton Arsenal are hoping will help them maybe when they play Manchester City to get a draw. They got trashed at home. Yeah, they got trashed at home. Everton beat Brighton at home at the Amex Stadium. So, I mean, goes from Dakore in the first minute of the game. Dakore had that chance and he took the goal. And again, he scored again in the 29th minute. Then an own goal by Brighton player, by Jay Steele, in the 35th minute, gave Everton a 3-goal lead. And then McNeil in the 76th minute and in the 96th minute. They only had a consolation, Brighton, through McAllister in the 79th minute. And on that table now, Brighton, though, are sitting 7th on the table, and Everton are sitting 16th on the table. So, Brighton, they need to do Arsenal a favour. That they lost the game against Everton doesn't mean they won't do well against Manchester City. This is football. Look at Everton. They've been struggling all this while. They've been struggling. I mean, Sean Dyche, yeah, he's done well with Everton, getting them to play fantastic football, going away with to Amex Stadium, a place that is not even easy to get a win. And they got there, and they got a win. That was beautiful. Then yesterday, Southampton, the same Southampton that gave Arsenal problems, they got beaten again yesterday 4-3 by Nottingham Forest. They were in the East Midlands playing Nottingham Forest. Awoniyi gave Nottingham Forest the lead in the 18th minute, and again another one in the 21st minute. That was fantastic from Awoniyi. You know, and then Alcaraz, yeah, Alcaraz, yeah, that's his name, Alcaraz, from Southampton, the 25th, he got and he just put one back, you know, for the Saints. And then in the 44th minute, Gibbs White threw a penalty from a silly mistake from one of the Southampton players. In the 44th minute, just before halftime, took the penalty and took it nicely. The Saints goalkeeper had no chance. Go. That's it. And then back in the second half, Lianco in the 51st minute, you know what I mean, gave Southampton another goal. Yeah. And Danilo, fantastic Brazilian, gave Nottingham Forest in the 73rd minute to make it 4-2. But just in the dying minute, the last minutes of the game, in the 96th minute, another silly mistake by the Nottingham players just considered a foul. And James Ward-Prowse, in the 96th minute, took that penalty. And that was fantastically taken. 4-3. It ended. And this was fantastic football that took place yesterday in the Premier League. And away from the matches, I heard Bayern Leverkusen are interested in Granit Xhaka as soon as the transfer window opens. I don't know if Arsenal is going to let him go, but there's been rumors that Arsenal is going to do away with some players within the first team. That squad, they're going to get rid of some players. And then, congratulations to Arsenal. The star boy, Bukayo Saka, has signed a new contract. And anytime from now, Arsenal will make that known to the public. They will be announcing that Bukayo Saka has spent, I think it's a 5-year contract that's going to tie him down at the Emirates for a longer time. So, which is a good deal. This is what I've always said. Arsenal need to tie down these young players, tie down early enough. You know, get them to sign new contracts. So, I mean, it is going to be better for Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, so congratulations, Bukayo Saka. It's a good one. This is what we've been expecting all this while. Now, Gabriel Martinelli has signed. Now, Saka has signed. And was it the defender as well? This French defender now, Saliba, William Saliba. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah. We're hoping he signs. He's been stolen, but I'm sure he's going to sign. Gabriel Magalhaes as well, the defender, also has signed. So we need to tie these young boys down. Yeah, that's it. We need to tie them down. Get them ready for the next season. And hopefully finish this season strongly. Finish it nicely. Give the strongest and best performance these last 3 games left. Well, I've come to the end of this video. Please leave your comment below. Kindly subscribe to Kevin's House of Football on YouTube, please. Click on the bell notification icon and so that you get notified when we post new videos. And on TikTok, please follow House of Football. Please follow House of Football and like this video. Peace. On the mouth. All right.